Okay, now we're ready to go. What's up? As you can see, here it is. All finished up, all painted, put together. Actually, there are a few more screws that I need to screw down because by the time at the end of the build, my wrench was kind of worn out. But besides that, it's all done, as you can see. There will be a whole building series of this, like the whole steering, the front end, the transmission. I break it all down as I was building it. So there's going to be a whole slew of videos of me putting this car together, wow, in sections. I haven't driven it yet, freshly done, just finished it actually this morning. If you get the titanium screw set, as I have done, you don't get all of the screws for this kit. I mean, if you get the titanium screw set, you do have to use 2 of the steel ones for the, I guess that'd be a chassis brace. But besides that, all the other screws are there. Another thing is that with the front end, I'm going to see if I can include this picture. As I was putting it together, make sure that the bulkhead is facing the right direction. Because the little pin brace that they give you is for 25 degrees, not 30. Thirdly, when you unpack it, it's pretty much 2 bags, 2 big bags of stuff to put together. But just about each one of those bags is labeled. However, the B5M was put together in groups of bags rather than just 2 big bags that you had to look through both bags to find your parts. So that was one thing that was nice about the B5M, is that it was already separated for you instead of digging through both bags of parts, and I did find myself spending a lot of time looking for parts. Okay. And another thing, the way that they tell you to set up the rear camber links is kind of wrong. I was experiencing a lot of positive camber for the rear. So instead of, pretty sure it's 27 millimeters, I had to shorten mine to 23. So either way, so the rear camber links are a little messed up, but I shortened them to 23 millimeters, and that seems to be pretty good. So yeah, besides those hiccups, everything went together pretty well. Just make sure you guys make sure you have the right size screws. I mean, not the right size screws, right size wrenches. It's nice because you only need 2. You only need 2 wrenches. You need, I would say, the 2 millimeter that I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick up. Pretty sure that's what that is, and a 1.5 millimeter. That's it. Those are the only 2 wrenches that you need. Yeah, I did notice that the parts fell off of the, I think they call them trees, a lot easier with this one, especially the shock pistons. There was rarely needed a razor blade to clean up the parts, but you could here and there. But the upgrades that I have on here are the titanium screws. I also have titanium ball studs on the inside of the chassis. So these 2 are titanium and these 2 are titanium. I found that those take a lot of stress with my B5M. The Kashima coated shocks. Now, that's only for the front. The rear, I did get them, but I got the wrong size. So I returned them, and they should be sending out a new set. But yeah, so those are the upgrades that I have already. These are the electronics from the B5M. So I have the Tekin 6.5 turn motor, Gen 2. I do have a Gen 3 in my B44 that's pretty nice, so maybe I'll pick one up for this. The Orion 4500. This is not the Ultra, this is the old dog. The RX-7, not an RX-7, the RXS. Forget what generation that is, it might be generation 2. The 4PX receiver. and the high-tech HS8360 high voltage. So, no, high voltage? Yes, high voltage and high speed. So yeah, those are pretty much it. We'll see how this guy runs. I'm gonna run it tomorrow and we'll see how it goes, alright? So thank you guys for watching this. Hope you guys stay tuned to watch my building series. So I'll see you guys next week or at the track.